Graves, what's up? What's up?
Hello. What's up?
I want to talk to you about I mean, we don't normally interview people who aren't IGLs, but I just want to talk to you because against Olympus, you were the bright glimmer of hope for DV8. It looked like you guys pulled them through a lot of rounds against Olympus and even took it to 11-8 or 11-13 against Olympus. Coming into this game, there were definitely a lot of expectations upon you as a player. I just want to ask, does the pressure of kind of being that that very high fragging firepower, is that a lot of pressure for you or?
Not really. In our scrims a lot, I do have really good games and pop off, and I'm definitely a prominent player. But we've had games where I purely am a supportive player through and through, and I rely on my team a lot. And anytime I'm not there, they tend to step up and carry their own weight, but they still allow me to have my own freedoms and play as I want to. And when I pop off, I have those games where I just completely take over.
Right, yeah, you sound like you have a lot of trust in your team, and your team has a lot of trust in you. I just want to ask about roles. Are you a Yoru player first, or is there another role that you would be playing if Yoru wasn't such a prevalent part of the meta?
So I've always been a flex player, and so I've just kind of adopted this Yoru play. Um, and actually, on this team a lot, we've swapped around duelists because of how the synergy works with us. So we're pretty flexible in how we can play it. We've just gone into this Yoru playstyle because it works so well for us. But I've played every role on many different teams before, so I'm comfortable doing anything a team would need me to do. It's just the current meta, Yoru is so strong with the double duelist, it makes more sense to do it.
You're definitely right about that. I just have a couple more questions. First, I just want to ask about, is there, and actually I'll let Jay ask you this one because this was his question.
Oh, well, okay. Big question, right? Is about like regarding your guys' team and the drama really
Mhm.
surrounding your bracket and group. You guys were pretty much the subject of a bye, right? After you guys lost the first game, right, to LL Live, really big team, really big showing. You guys got a bye, and now you've made playoffs, right? Uh, what's it called? Does that affect your team coming into playoffs mentally? Are you guys thinking about like a hunger to prove your guys' selves, or does it affect the team in any sort of way, getting that kind of buy or privilege to kind of go through because of something that's kind of out of your control?
I mean, personally, it doesn't really affect us. The bye was honestly a blessing for us because of our availability that weekend wasn't the best. So finding time for a match would have been more stressful, and it just gave us a little bit of extra time to practice and get some of our maps down. We put in a lot of crunch time last week, and honestly, having a bye just it's it's nice to have a little break, and there's another bye going into playoffs, so it's not throwing off any of our game at all.
Mhm.
So it's honestly no pressure and just helped us out.
All right,
Okay.
thank you for
Nice,
that.
nice, nice.
My last question for you. I asked this to Candy as well. During your incredible comeback on Map 1 Corrode, what was going through your head in some of those critical timeouts and those very, very high stressful situations with the score before you eventually flipped it?
So honestly, starting out that half, we told ourselves in the comms during that break, we will get this pistol. Like this is our pistol. And I don't know how by some miracle I completely blanked out, and the next thing I know, we're up 4 rounds on that attack side, and I went, "Oh, we're only down 2 rounds when they called that timeout." And we were locked in by that point, and then it's just playing our own game. I did a lot of pressure with that Yoru plays, and we just I don't know, it felt more normal for us playing in that situation than it did the entire first half.
Right. Sorry, I was about to ask. Whenever you say blanked out, is that for you? Is that a product of pressure, like a coping, like you're just gonna disassociate and just go with the flow, or is that more a product of trust? Like, okay, we're down at the half. I'm just going to play like I normally do and trust my team to carry me through this.
Honestly, it's a lot of just flow state mentality with my team. I don't have to do a lot of thinking in most rounds. So I just turn my brain off, listen to the comms, and just start throwing utility and swinging with my team. So I just entered some sort of flow state, went through this few rounds, and then that timeout happened, and I stopped for a second and went, oh, wait, what just happened? And then we just continued playing.
That's really cool. I can't lie. Um, Sounds like you guys have a ton of potential. Honestly, I don't even know if you guys are a dark horse team anymore. I think that you guys are definitely one of the tournament favorites, especially if you keep playing this way. I just want to thank you for your time and thank you for your team's time. And we'll see you guys back in 2 weeks for the start of playoffs. Yeah, thank you a ton.
Thank you for letting me interview.
Of course.
See